Crackers and trick, hosting this show, talking about the artists that we all know. From the legends to the rising stars. Crackers and trick, hosting this show, talk about the artists that we all know. From the legends to the rising stars. They talk the combos, not just the fame, the stories behind the name. From the ups and downs, they talk all, they bring it to you. Join the ride, behind the mic, they're asking it all. Cracking jokes, doing tricks, and having a ball. No holding back, no filter in sight. Crackers and trick, on air tonight. Meet the Artist Podcast. Meet the Artist Podcast, on air tonight. Meet the Artist Podcast, on air tonight.
Hi everyone, it's Mr. Steve here, the behind the scenes master. I run the back end for the guys. Email, scheduling, oh my god, the headaches. Anyway, just wanted to stop by and tell you about our new partner, Clip Studio Paint. I've got a short video for you as soon as I get done peeping. Link to the trial is in the video description, and it helps the channel out a lot. Get your 7 days free, check it out, see how you like it. Enjoy the show, like it, subscribe to us, do all the things, and find us everywhere. Rumble, X, wherever you can view it, we'll pretty much be there. You'll find us. Other than that, let's enjoy the guys' talk. Let's meet the artist. Bye.
See what happens. Simon, you were saying something about some gaming stuff. Why don't we just go ahead and start with that?
Okay, well, yeah, okay, that's fair enough. I was just going to show something that I thought was pretty cool on the gaming side, and it's the I don't know if you've seen this Danish, but it's the Flip Tribes game, which is sort of been created. Well, it's in association with the AL God token. It's a game you need. We're in the sort of first stage of the game at the moment, which is pretty cool, because what you actually do is you sort of mint your own NFTs that you can actually use in the game through AI, which is a pretty cool process, and it's something that concept-wise I think is pretty good. You know, mint your own NFTs to play in a game. I think that's a pretty cool concept. To access this, what I'm about to show you, you do need to have a key card, which you can only buy on the secondary markets, which I'll just get up now, and I'll share my screen.
Simon, It's actually kind of weird, Simon, because the billion AI god that I have is something that Corey, while Danish was on the show, Corey, or actually, I'm sorry, Mike D was on the show. He locked in a billion AI god to a hamster, and I just happened to win a mech hamster. So that'll be what I'm giving away. So that's pretty cool. I didn't know the connection.
Oh yeah, okay. So there's some AI got being given away here. Right. So I'll just share my screen and just show you that what you need to access this Flip Tribes game. Hopefully can you guys see? Oh no, you haven't put it up yet. I think you need to put it. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, to access the game, you need either need a blue or a red key, which you can either buy in the keys or in packs. The packs will include a key, but plus the chance to get some extra actually credits for the game as well. So that's why there's packs there. The only people who can produce these keys are people that owned a factory which was sold by AI God, which there was only 100 in existence. That major assembly hub. So you have this, and then everyone who has this has the ability to use the keys, which then are then sold on to people to access the game. So as I was showing,
So it becomes like an invite only because you need to make.
Exactly.
Okay,
yeah.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, basically, the only, we as factory owners can build can basically mint the keys that are then sold on to you guys. Now, for us to mint the keys, we have to have these resources, which we got from these resources packs here. And then we also have to put AI God into that as well. And then we can mint the keys.
Do you happen to know, like on the...
Say again?
On the artist side of things, do you happen to know like what models are using to generate the images, or are people going wherever they want to generate the images? How is that?
To be honest, I thought there'd probably be some of these questions. I'm not the project owner and I'm not the person who does it. I'm just sort of demonstrating it. So I don't really know the ins and outs of how they're generating all this stuff. I appreciate, these are normal NFTs that I'm showing you now, which are probably just made normally through Photoshop and places like that. And then here's the sort of resource tokens that we would need to add to AI God to mint the keys, which have got in packs as well. So basically, if you purchase one of these keys, you can then access the game, and the game's accessed via your Wax wallet through this web page, which I will change to now, which is mint.fliptribes. So when you get to this page, this is the first part. This isn't actually the game. This is where the game's going to be coming shortly, but this is where we're minting our cards that are going to be used in the game. So because you're entering whatever features you want via AI, you can make sort of the cards your own. For example, what we did is I've done a set of DJs basically. So they're like all DJ gods and things like that. And I'll show you those cards, some of those cards in a minute that have been generated, but I'll just show you how to generate a card. So you log in here to mint.fliptribes. Now you have to have credits to use this. The credits are sold on Nifty Blocks. In either you can buy 50 credits, 250 credits, or you can buy a lot more than that. I think it's like 500 credits or something. In 3 different sort of stages, and you need AI God to buy those credits as well. So basically, there's 2 schemas here that you can use.
Now, will those in the in the mechanism? Is it going to be burn those, or you just need, like, it's almost going to be like an NTT where you kind of have to have it to do anything within the system?
Yeah, but that's basically to be able to play the game that's coming up after this, and to be able to get in here to mint your cards for the game, you need a red or a blue access key card. Now, the difference between the two is that the red key card is slightly lower in price, and it's just a basic get into the game. Then you have the blue key card, which is a key card that gives you some boosts within this minting process, which allow you'll see. I'll explain sort of the cards in a minute as best I can, but the cards come with 4 numbers on each side, and the idea is that the game will be used, I suppose, rather like dominoes, where the you know, each side is matched, and then based on the numbers, it'll be who flips over their card, because the cards have a blue side and a red side, so that's why it's called flip tribes. As for the actual game mechanics, again, I can't tell you a huge amount because I don't know a huge amount myself. I mean, what I was just going to show you is this process.
Who would I write down to try and talk to about it?
Oh well, anyone from the AI God community and Nephew Knox and one or one of those guys. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
We'll be able to, you know, if you bring one of them on one time to explain this. There's also the game developer who's in the AI God group as well, who might be a good guy to bring on and quiz about that kind of stuff.
Yeah, because I mean, you know me, as far as the game chemistry and the gaming and stuff like that, I don't know.
You'll need somebody like. I mean, all I'm showing you now.
The artwork and how it's made and stuff like that. That's pretty cool.
It's all AI generated. So I'm just going to. I was just going to demonstrate here. I mean, you've got 2 schemas you can choose from, which is fluffy puffs, which are a bit more like cute little characters, very fluffy and stuff like that. And then you've got AI gods, which is sort of more god associated. So then you choose one of those, and you can put your keywords in here. For example, I put fire, raw, beast, god, powerful, mighty, sound, DJ, and then basically it just costs you 5 credits to roll. So you click the roll button to roll a credit to roll, and then basically these, while it's minting, it's showing you the probabilities of the things that you can get. I mean, in terms of the features of the card and the numbers on the card as well. So it shows you sort of probabilities of getting higher numbers and things like that on the edges of your card.
Oh, so they kind of rolled into their own thing. They kind of rolled the Hive minting process as far as PSPs kind of into their own thing. That's kind of cool. I like that.
Yeah, I mean, so you'll see now it's now generating what it's going to show me as what it's come up with based on what I typed in, which will come up now. So this is basically what that's just generated for me. Now you'll notice, I mean, obviously you'll have noticed the numbers got to 8. So these numbers 3, 2, 2, 3, quite low. So you might not want to keep that. You might want to re-roll that and change the numbers. So there's 2 options. You can either re-roll and change the actual image if you're not liking the actual image that you got, and you can re-roll to change the numbers on the card as well to try and get higher numbers. Now that costs you more credits, another 3 credits to do any of those things. And then when you want to actually keep the one that you've got, you can mint it, which will cost you 10 credits. Now the minting gives you anything from 1 to 4 copies of that card. So you can get 1 to 4 when you mint. You don't just get 1 card. You know what I mean? And then obviously based on your boosters and stuff is what allows maybe to get extra mints of a card. So I don't like these numbers, so I'm going to just re-roll the numbers and see what if I can get some higher numbers on that. Because, you know, the number...
So it won't change the image.
No, it just changes the number.
It won't change the image on the second... Okay.
So now it's changed the numbers, as you see, which is still quite low. So I'm just going to re-roll the numbers again and try and get higher numbers. Now, obviously, it goes without saying, the higher the numbers, the better. You know what I mean? So, which, you know, again, see, I haven't got it. So it's pot luck. This is what I'm trying to show you, you know. It's pot luck as to, you know, what numbers you get. So
the hamster...
It doesn't want to give me very high numbers.
The hamster that Corey gave me, I'm trying to sign in. No, it's 5. I think 5 and 5 or something like that. Oh, somebody's alarm's going off.
Yeah, no, it's me. It's Nicky's just phoning me, so can I just bear with me a second so I can speak to him 2 seconds.
Sure.
And then I can
Yeah, I'm
chime in
trying to
here
sign
while he
into
just
my wallet right now.
take a break. What are you trying to sign in?
Go ahead, Danish. What you got?
I don't know, just looking at
Sign
this
into my
again.
Anchor wallet so I can show my the hamster.
Yeah, I've seen this project or got a little bit explained about it by a couple of my community members, and again, it seems really interesting. And now looking at like, because I was actually wondering this myself, just in the explanation process I've gotten from my community, because if I get something amazing art and I don't want to re-roll it, they didn't say that I can re-roll the image, but I can also re-roll the stats,
which numbers. Yeah, the stats, the numbers, everything. You know what I mean?
And that, like, finally I got an awesome image. Now I want to use 100 credits until I get the best score for that card. And okay.
Yeah, exactly. Which is pretty much what I'm just doing now. And it's obviously you can see it's pot luck and it's giving me low numbers, but I have,
that was the first 5.
Yeah, indeed. So I'll re-roll once more, and we'll see what we get. Still low numbers.
Now, is this, is this something that you're using AI God to are those the credits? AI God is the credit, the token?
No. The credits are, you buy the credits from the Flip Tribes NFT box. Do you know what I mean? But you pay for them in AI God. You know what I mean? So it's a correlation between AI God, where you need their token to buy the keys and to buy the things, but then to buy the credits for using the platform, we're using the Flip Tribes. Okay. That, all the AI God that is going into this game from the sales of those things are going to be put in the rewards pot for the actual game, which will give rewards in AI God. If you get what I mean. So it's not going into a bottomless pit. You know
Both a faucet and a drain system. The first and most important things for a game to actually succeed: a faucet and a drain system.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, indeed. So there you go. So you can see that's probably the best numbers we've had so far. So let's say that I'm going to mint that. So we can just click the mint button, and that will mint that to my wallet. And anything from 1 to 4 copies, normally 3 copies, because I've got a couple of boosters, so I'm tend to be getting 3 copies every time I'm in. And then that takes takes a few minutes, but eventually they end up in. There we go. Already done in my wallet, which I'll just go and show you. So they're minted in my wallet. It might take a little bit of time to display, but while they're doing that, I'll just get up the others.
It seems like you got 3 again. Yeah.
It seems like I've got 3 again. So basically, I've been building obviously, the good thing about these cards as well is I did ask, and obviously they're AI generated. So the question that I asked was, can we reuse these cards and images for other things? So if you're running a project with some kind of card thing and you want to integrate these cards into your game, you can. You know what I mean? They're AI generated. You know what I mean? They belong to you. You know what I mean? They don't belong to the Flip Tribes game. They belong to you.
So I get the IP rights for minting everything until, of course, I sell it. So if I sell the last copy of it now, so how do that work since we're getting multiple copies?
Yeah. So the way that's
technically, technically that's not true. I have to step in and say that whatever company that you're generating from probably holds the licensing rights, and you probably have to pay for that licensing. If that is not going on, no matter what you do with these images, the company that you generate from, even if it's stability AI now, because V3 is going licensing, it's not going to be open source anymore. That's a very rocky road, and I'm in it too. So with some of my Skull Within One stuff and things like that, it's hard.
This is why I asked the question to the project, and they said, yeah,
Yep.
You can take news
Yeah.
whatever. So I presume.
Well, that's because nobody really knows. Everybody's kind of going buck wild with it, and they have that opportunity right now because it's that wild west situation. But things, I mean, they'll it's going to be rough territory going on
Yeah, indeed. Well,
the next
anyway,
couple
I mean,
years in that.
I mean,
But I would never, if any project out there, now I'm a little concerned because if any project out there says with 100% guarantee that you can do that, I'm sorry, that's just not the truth. So that makes me a little worried. But other than, I like the project, I like what they're doing, but that kind of concerns me a little bit. But I would never use it. I'd actually play the game anyway.
But if you took like the stuff here, like if I take whatever open source image AI at the moment, I train that on my personal preferences, and then I build it into a game because I took an open source model. If I don't upgrade the model, of course, then that model is still under a certain licensing, and if I am
that is the key. That right there. Okay. Danish, you actually just explained it. As long as that company doesn't switch without telling you, switching their models, or you're generating it, say, locally, and you don't go anything past stability 2.1 at this point would be maybe the best open source model. But anything that comes after it, and if you're using, say you're using Runway, say you're using Mid-Journey, say you're using any of those platforms, have disclaimers, have legal terms in their disclaimers that they own the rights to it, and you pay a licensing fee to use those rights. That is the way everything is going right now.
Yeah. No, I fully understand.
So if that,
I pose the question. Whether I'm not saying that their answer was valid or true or whatever. I'm just saying.
No, I'm not either. I'm not either.
And again, throwing ups and downs because it comes into my mind, especially like my question here, other than the IP itself, was that if we get the IP rights and all that is in good hands and all that, they train their own AI, all that, but we're getting 3 of them, for example, here. So if I like, is that split property rights, or because I minted it, I need to hold at least one to still own the property right? Or like there are some questions there. Again, I know you probably can and won't answer them, and it's all fine. But
let me reset here for a second, because I do see Nicky driving in the car. I'll get him added to the screen. We'll go ahead and play this game, and I'll tell everybody what I'll give away the AI God right off the bat. Let's give away this. If it pops up, let me see if I know what I'm doing. So this one right here is backed. You have to go to WaxDAO to be able to burn it if you want the AI God tokens, or you can keep the cute little hamster playing a guitar. It's a pretty cool image. I don't have anything against AI images at all. I love them, but the technicalities are the technicalities. But get in the game. Go ahead, put !play. Winner will take this home with the billion AI God attached to it. And I'll tell you, the loser, I'll give freshly minted snail PFP, and we will run it. We will run it like that. There's 11.
Like with all this hamster hype, everyone wants that hamster. Like I even want that hamster right now just because there's hamster hype.
Don't think I didn't think about keeping it for sure, but.
By the way, guys,
so we got.
There's also a promo NFT for the first promo NFT for Meta Battler up for grabs as well for 3 games. So I've got 3 of them to give away.
So the winner of this, well, I'll tell you what, let's go second place so we get some individual prizes, and I'll get those over to you as soon as I can, Simon, when we're done. We got 12 people in. How many people we got watching? We only got 8 people watching. We got 12 people in. That's good enough. Let's go ahead and run this, and we'll reset and actually get to what we came here for.
I need to win this hamster. Give it to me. And I'm the first one out, guaranteed.
Ooh. Well, you'll get another snail damage. I think. Oh no, I'm still in, and I got it running. I really have to mess with the settings so bad. Looks like we got a few new people in there. I like to see that. That's always good. I didn't put out any posts or anything saying like, "Hey, we're live like now," but they'll watch it. Oh!
They should know when we're on. It's about the same time every week, so.
I try. That's an adventure. He's here. Yeah, he's here. I just have to add him to the studio.
Oh, that's good. I'll just check your link.
Which I just took I took our cameras down so he can pop up. Nicky, you're on with us now, Nicky.
Hello. I'm just give me 2 minutes. I'm just gonna park up. Just one sec.
Cool, man.
Yeah. Better safe than sorry. Park that car.
No problem. Yeah, I really need to mess with these settings. Guys, don't let me run another game. And you know what? Let's just do a Piranha game the next time. We'll just everybody will be gone in a second, and I'll get a list.
That's straight, eh?
It's not that bad. It at least gives people a little aquarium time to get a Coke or something like that. So it's all good. And right now,
there's an NFT energy for everybody.
Oh.
And actually, it worked out pretty conveniently. Well, I mean, if it wasn't so slow, I'd maybe revive you guys. But now I just want somebody to die.
Come on the hook.
It's gonna be Jess or Lexi. And well, I mean, Lexi, you're
yes
getting
again.
me,
I know it's Rick.
She's getting the sharp. Nope, she's just gonna miss it. Die. Oh, she froze on you, Jess. You're gonna, need to get them commands rolling.
Oh, damn. She's down.
As Breakman,
we got a winner.
As Breakman would say, congratulations. Lexi, you're getting that billion AI god and the hamster. If you don't know a lot about Waxed Out, I'll just get in contact with me. I'll show you how to get it. Or, like I said, keep your hamster. It's pretty damn cool. And last place, Vincent Ventura 21. Got the big worm hook. Got hooked. But you'll get a snail PFP. I will mint that as soon as we're done. Let me copy this and move it over. And everybody's coming back to the stage.
Hello.
Hopefully.
Zoomed in picture.
And
there you go.
Can everyone see me?
Yeah.
Am I on? All right. Okay. What's going on? You all right, everyone? Yeah,
you're on.
You're on, right. So basically, guys, this is Nicky Scarfo.
Yeah, how you doing? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you lot as well, man. I'm all right. I'm good. I just come back from an Indian, so belly's full.
So, Nicky, I don't know if you just want to sort of get in and just tell people a bit about yourself.
Yeah.
And we'll maybe play one of your tracks and your videos, and we'll go from there.
Cool. Yeah, so basically, I'm originally from England, obviously, Nottingham. I don't know if you've ever heard of Nottingham, Robin Hood, bit of a giveaway. And then I moved over to Tenerife roughly I'd say about 12 years ago, but I've lived there before as well, and then moved back to the UK and then moved back. So I've been backwards and forwards quite often. But I've been here about 12 years now. So music-wise, I've been doing music for quite a while now, I feel like since I was a kid, but I never took it really that serious until I came back over here. Linked up with a few friends and just started getting back involved in it again, and I'm here with Simon. That's it, really. There's not much really to say.
And where else? I mean, apart from on Sublime Sounds and NFT, where else are you releasing your tracks at the moment?
So it's on spot. I've got a Spotify channel, obviously, as well. A YouTube channel, which I'm just not getting the hang of. I'm still trying to load up more footage and stuff and get it going a bit more. But Instagram, you can see me on Instagram as well.
The YouTube channel logo is what I put on the NFT. Your YouTube logo with your head off, or a guy with their head off with smoke coming out of it. That's the logo that I used for the NFT that I give out to everybody. So I watched a little bit of your YouTube. Man. I did a little research for sure. It's you got a vibe about you for sure.
Yeah. I just need to get more. I've just got a song. I'm actually doing a video tomorrow for the latest song. What I've done with a girl called Yazzie B. Simon, you've got the track, haven't you? Actually, you could most probably play that for him if you'd like.
Yeah, I've got a track. I did try to play it last week, but hold on. I mean, can I play an MP3? Do I have to hold on. You go to slideshow, you said, yeah, and then you add something, yeah. Is that right? Let me just see if I can do it. I'll have a go. Hold on.
Yeah. Like I say, I'm going to come and I'm doing a video for that tomorrow, so should be all right.
If we can play that.
Yeah, and I mean, Simon, if you want to share your whole desktop, it should still gather the sound from the desktop too, but that's up to you. And Nicky, I just wanted to make sure for podcasting sake that somebody will know that I played it. I don't want any copyright or nothing like that. So everything's cool to go ahead. Great.
Yeah, cool, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it keeps saying invalid file type. I don't know. How do I share the whole?
Why don't send it, Simon? Send it to me in Telegram, and I'll see what I can do with it.
Okay, go on then. Hold on 1 second. It'll be with you in 2 minutes.
The magic of Telegram.
Yeah. Why don't while we're
yeah.
Hey, I don't know where it goes,
Nicky,
but
why don't you tell us where you're from?
Yeah, so I'm from Nottingham originally in the UK, and I moved there. Like I say, I'm in Tenerife now, which is the Canary Islands, more closer to Africa than Spain, to be honest. I don't know why it's a part of Spain, but yeah.
And I mean, most of your videos so far have been filmed here, haven't they, in Tenerife?
Yeah, all of the videos have been filmed there. Like the second, there's a track called "Wait What" that was filmed in. I don't know if you've heard of a rapper called Big Nasty. From the UK, he's got a Channel 4 show as well on the TV. That was filmed in his weed calf, and then the one that got banned off YouTube. You can get that on my Instagram, but it's banned off YouTube. It was a bit X-rated, that one, but I think that's on the NFT. I think Simon's got that one as well. Still, I think it's on there. Is it, Simon?
Shake It. Was this Shake It?
Yeah. That got took off YouTube. Unfortunately, it was doing all right as well. It just got took down, but yeah, all the videos was done over here.
Yeah, cool. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's just done that. A new track from Nicky Scarfo. So
all right,
video will be coming tomorrow. He says so.
I'm filming it tomorrow, so it's more likely going to be ready for probably a week or two because it's got to get edited and stuff. But I'm filming tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. You can play that if you want.
All right, yeah, let's have a listen.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Johnston.
Scarfo. Right. Yazzie B. Let's get it. Look, yeah, I'm known in my city best, that's about Nick, yeah. Straight out the villa, I used to roll with a brick, yeah. Now I just chill, roll up the stick, yeah. Trying to make him know he's still broke, what a pity. Now I'm high in the reef and I'm chilling with Nick, yeah. The vibes, them sweet, and the energy is there.
Internet issues.
Oh, no. No.
Is it come off?
No.
I don't know what happened.
Sorry, guys. No, that's my fault. We're going to restart it. We're restarting right now.
Rewind.
Rewind selector.
Scarfo, right? Lazzy B, fiery. Let's get it. Look, yeah, I'm known in my city best. Ask about Nicky. Straight out the villa, I used to roll with a flick, yeah. Now I just chill, roll up the stick, yeah. Trying to make him feel he's still broke, what a pity. I'm high in the reef and I'm chilling with Nicky. The vibes them sweet and the energy is there. We come from the same ends as I sit there. And if you're not vibes into this, what a pity. Trying to get paid, wealthy. Trusty's chick, made in Chelsea. When she's with me, she's living her dreams. When she's with you, nightmare Elm Street like Bacardi. I roll with a breezer. Shorty so tick, I wanna hold and squeeze her. International, they can't hold my visa. Cause I'm ice cold like a freezer. Chopping, if you start dropping. 2 barrels not stuck, you know, cart blocking. Never hit rock bottom at the top, plotting. Grab me full stop, not rotten. No, we got it popping. Got the profit, your door not knocking. No, we ain't stopping till we in a box coughing. Not stopping, box coughing. Wet the floor with your man, yeah, I'm up. Yeah, I'm known in my city best, ask about Nicky. Straight out the villa, I used to roll with the flick, yeah. Now I just chill, roll up the stick, yeah. Trying to make him look. We still broke, what a pity. I'm high in the reef and I'm chilling with Nicky. The vibes them sweet and the energy is there. We come from the same ends as I sit there. And if you're not vibes into this, what a pity. Straight out the Ville, yeah, not that's my city. Lazzy B, Irish, me dead and split. The vibes them sweet, let me lie with the stick. I love Mary Jane, that's sticky. No smoke to the bullshit, I'm not new to this. And I've never been a chick that you can take the piss. What you see is what you get, yeah, it is what it is. You put a knife in my back, but I knew you this. There's only a couple of real ones left in this game. The cloth which were made, you can't get that again. They try and personate, but it's not the same. It's all been written and it's like Savannah. Yeah, we up and smoke like Cheech and Chong. I only fuck with white sheets and roads be wrong. Now I'm in the reef, it's a holy tongue. I be chilling on the beach till the sun be gone. Yeah, I'm known in my city best, ask about Nicky. Straight out the villa, I used to roll with the flick, yeah. Now I just chill, roll up the stick, yeah. Trying to make him know he's still broke, what a pity. Now I'm high in the reef and I'm chilling with Nicky. The vibes them sweet and the energy is there. We come from the same ends as I sit there. And if you're not vibes into this, what a pity. N-O-T-T-S, bitches. Yeah.
Fire.
Ooh. So that'll be coming out in what, maybe next week or the week after on Sublime Sounds. So that's
yeah, a couple of weeks. Video, like I say, the video just take a week to get it edited, and most probably. So after that, I'll send it you, and then yeah.
Cool. Do you does your beats and stuff? Do you make your beats yourself as well, Nicky? Or?
Do you know what? I have been messing about with beats as well lately, but they're beats that I've like brought and leased off YouTube off all different producers from the UK. Cool. So.
Excellent. Yeah. I don't know if you guys Danish or Chick, you have any more questions for Nicky?
Yeah, I can throw around a couple if it is.
Know a lot.
Like, of course, this whole genre that you're bringing is a hip hop smoke culture vibe in the hip hop. At least in this song, that was pretty clear with some sticky icky and some smoking and. So like how long have you been like doing that kind of hip hop? Or is it like how much do you mix your genres?
Yeah, but so basically, I haven't really got a genre. It's like whatever beat I listen to, whatever comes when I listen to the beat comes. So it's like I'd say that I've got a mix of genres. Like I like hip hop, obviously. I like drill. I like I'd say pop hip hop kind of thing, like more of a commercially kind of hip hoppy kind of flavor, like that kind of thing. But a bit of house as well mixed in with it. So kind of like all different types of genres, to be honest with you, but mainly hip hop, mainly base it around hip hop. And then obviously with time as well, it moves on, don't it? There's always different styles, especially in the UK. There's always something new coming out. So I just tend to try and keep up with what's out at the time. Like I say, this song now, I wouldn't even know what to call this, to be honest. I think this is it's hard to put a name on it, to be honest with you. I don't know if you lot have got one for it.
It's like a dance party reggae thing.
It's like a new, total different kind of genre, to be honest with you.
The
Like, I
vibe
don't even...
is all up, but the lyrics are all smoky, having fun. Which instead of the oh yeah, we need to lay down and be like chill, we're still out and party. And
yeah, that's
it got my I liked it definitely. I'm gonna check a little bit of more of your music out.
Yeah, and also
man.
that track included a girl called Yazzie B, who I actually had the pleasure of meeting this weekend because they did an event, and I was out. And if you look at my Telegram group, you'll see go back and you'll see some videos of her performing live. And she was quite good.
Shout out Yazzie B, man, good artist, really good artist.
Put some things out on NFT as well now. Do you know what I mean? So why not? But I think she might be a bit more cautious about that stuff right now. Do you know what I mean? But,
I'm going to speak to. I'll speak to her tomorrow. I'm going to have to bring her to you anyway, Simon, because I think she wants to actually join the Sublime Sounds anyway. So I'll see you tomorrow, and then we'll come up and see you anyway. So
well, let's go for lunch at some point, and then I can tell her all about it.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
The new artist who was also.
This is
actually. You know what I want to try? I won't mind getting on a collaboration with someone over there from the US. That's what I would like. I don't know who, but.
Are you East Coast or West Coast?
Oh,
we might have an artist there that can help, because we actually have a Monster Vision, which is a Texan rapper as well, and doing NFTs and stuff, even on the Wax blockchain as well. So I don't know, and he's from the US side of things.
Simon knows Monster Vision will be on next week, so he'll actually be on after kind of while Stan makes his announcement. He only lives about 10 hours from me. I'd love to go meet the guy. He's a really good dude. So that highly recommended.
Yeah, so Nicky, next week,
but I wanted to.
I'll put him on the spot next week and see if we can get you to do it.
We'll get on. We will live, man. We'll join the chat.
Sure, man. Yeah, please do.
Nicky,
one thing I did want to ask about before you went is I wanted to know kind of like the Simon Nicky story. I wanted to know like how did you get into NFTs? What drew you to the economy of NFTs?
Well, I've always heard about Simon anyway, because we live on the same island. So, but we was at a thing he went with last year at a music. Was it the TEAs? Wasn't it?
It's the T's here. Well, we have entertainment awards here every year in Tenerife, because in Tenerife, we're a place where people go on holiday. There's entertainers in all the bars. People singing Elvis, people singing Ed Sheeran, people pretending to be someone they're not. And all that stuff. But they have an awards ceremony every year for all of those entertainers. Do you know what I mean? And I happen to be there because my partner is actually a drag queen, and he was performing in bars and stuff here. So he was nominated for awards. So I was there, and you were there as well, weren't you? Just for a day out?
Well, my missus, my girlfriend, she was nominated as well, wasn't she, Savannah? So for best female artist. So that's why I was there as well.
Nicky's partner is also a very, very, very good singer, and she's an entertainer in bars and stuff here. And she won an award as well. So we were both there at that event. So that's where we started to talk about. I started to tell Nicky about NFTs and show him stuff. And then, well, you could tell the rest. You know what I mean? He was asking.
Yeah, and then well, I didn't know nothing about NFTs, to be honest with you. I didn't have a clue what it was. So Simon told me about it. Just went and linked up, didn't we? And then you showed me, and then that was it. That's a wrap, really, isn't it? And then we just signed up.
Yeah, I came to my house. I showed him the process of minting NFTs.
Yeah.
We're doing and all that kind of stuff. And like, obviously some of my artists don't really want to get involved too much in managing their wax accounts and things like that. And Nicky's one of them, and the other one. So I kind of manage all their wax accounts for them. Do you know what I mean? So, which is another thing that I do for some artists. Do you know what I mean? But yeah. So
no, I mean you're setting up a really good base as a producer as far as music goes. I mean, anybody that I know that does music that wants to do it on chain, they're definitely getting sent your way for sure. I mean, well, you're kind of building in your business atmosphere, it'll attract artists in, and hopefully, Nicky, I mean, do you have any other, like, are you on any other chain? Do you It's
Not
basically
really,
your
just
Spotify's
independent.
the main thing, and then you're trying to get kickstart to
Yeah.
YouTube. Cool. That's
yeah,
awesome.
that's it basically. I ain't got nothing else apart
So
from
how do you-
how do what? Sorry.
How I was going to
What was
ask, like, how do you? I'm all over the place here, but how do you produce your videos? Like, how? Who is it? Do you have like some
So
type
I
of
use
production studio
a
that produces the videos?
yeah. Well, I have a company
Go
over here.
ahead.
They're called A's Media. You can catch them on YouTube. I mean on Instagram. Sorry, and they've got an account on Instagram. They're called A's Media. So I just use them. I just pay as I go. Basically, I just ring them, book it, pay it, get it done.
So you come up with all the video ideas too, like because I've seen a couple of them.
Well,
They're pretty awesome. I mean,
yeah. It's mainly my idea. So when I go into doing a video, I go prepared. So I don't just go there and then let them take over. I've got a vision in my head what I've got before when I do the song. So when I go there to do the video, then I'll just tell them what to do and that. Just basically tell them what I want and how I want it. And
I have to say, both the videos we released so far, I mean, they look clean and they're produced very well. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, very much.
Do you know what?
So.
I've actually, you know what as well?
So they're high quality.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you go on my YouTube, do you know if you go on my YouTube channel, there's actually one on there what I did with them, the first ever video. It's at the bottom. It's called Solo, and it's more of a hip hoppy reggaeton kind of song. So there may be a bit of singing involved in there. Well, trying to sing, should I say? I'm not no Justin Bieber, but yeah. If you check that, that's a really good video. That's one of the best videos I'd say I've done.
Have you got that up, Mike?
It's on YouTube. I need to send it to you as well,
I'm getting
Simon.
to it right now. Yeah. I actually think it might be one of the videos that I watched yesterday, but I'm going to.
Yeah, maybe if you want to play that one.
I got tons of storms outside, so even the Starlink's having trouble today.
Yeah,
there's always something.
That song's got one of my friends on as well. His name's he goes by the name of Carlitos Kray.
Okay. Is he in Tenerife as well? Is he? Or
he's in Tenerife as well. I need to bring him up to you as well, Simon. He's just brought an house, so he's having some renovations done and that on his house. So as soon as that's done, I'll bring him up to you.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah. The more the better, as long as they're quality. Do you know what I mean? You know,
mate. Yeah, well, have a look on this. Check him out on this song here, on this one here. Tell me for yourself. Did
you find it, Mike? Do you need me to go and have a look?
You just go on the YouTube channel.
I'm looking with Nicky Scarfo. This is actually something that I wanted to ask. With Nicky Scarfo, did you choose that because of like the gangster Nicky Scarfo? Is there any reference?
Yeah, that's it. That's right.
Cool to know. But I'm really.
Yeah. That's where I got it from. Little Nicky Scarfo,
Nicodemo. Okay.
You'll see on some of the songs it will say Nicodemo, so that's the other alias of Little Nicky Scarfo, isn't it? That's one of his other names, so I use that as well.
A little bit of old school history, but yeah.
I was trying to find your profile, I couldn't even find it. I don't know why. There we
that's
go.
The one.
Nicodemo. Carlitos Kray.
Yeah. Oh, we don't tell, that's a no-no. We still riding solo. Let's get it.
Yes, we kiss and caress, but we don't kiss and tell, cause that is a no-no. See me chica es loca, she ride up and down on my stick like a yo-yo. We got gal over here, we got gal over there, but we're still riding solo. Corriendo es a rojo, we coming like some real mafioso.
Right up, sliding up. Shorty said she wanna take a time out. She took the words out of my mouth, I could see the sign out. So we could take a drive round. I could never be tied down. I could never ever believe in love, I had my doubts. I think it's that time now, turn all the lights out. We can go deep, no sleep when you lie down. Rapido, Remesa, es mi empresa, I am regressor. Española, inglesa, ella ingresa, she my professor. Feel the heat in the sheet, we can meet on the beach, she my freak, could we? Yeah, it's deep on the streets, yeah, we bleed on the beat, you can be what I need.
Yes, we kiss and caress, but we don't kiss and tell, cause that is a no-no. See me chica es loca, she ride up and down on my stick like a yo-yo. We got gal over here, we got gal over there, but we're still riding solo. Corriendo eso rojo, rojo, we coming like some real mafioso, so. And I love it when she go low, and she love it when I go so. Corriendo eso rojo, now she in the bed and she naked with no clothes. Cause man is a leader, my gang is the reefer, standard procedure. Yeah, my plan is to keep her Spanish, Latina, mi mamacita. Through the storm, yeah, we made it. You can be my main chick, these other bitches ain't shit. You're coming like the Matrix, we run up in a spaceship. I'm running out of patience, let's come to an arrangement. I can't explain when you sex me, but you can feel the pain when it gets me. She can ride a wave on a jet ski, we can fly away to the next week. Yes, we kiss and caress, but we don't kiss and tell, cause that is a no-no. See me chica es loca, she ride up and down on my stick like a yo-yo. We got gal over here, we got gal over there, but we're still riding solo. Corriendo eso rojo, rojo, we coming like some real mafioso, so.
Yeah. It's been a while since I've heard that.
The quality,
Definitely,
I'll tell you what.
See the video
The production quality is on point, man.
Exactly.
Yeah, nice.
Did you write your lyrics for that one, Nicky?
Yeah.
Yeah, all my own. I write all my own lyrics all the time. Yeah.
But yeah,
the
awesome.
Video, is there another one on here you'd recommend?
Yeah, if you go on,
is there another
there's one
on
called Wait. Yeah, Wait What? There's one what's called Wait What?
I think we saw that last week.
That's the NFT.
Yeah,
that's got like a lot of AI in it. That has some AI work's gone into that. So like where the graphic changes all different.
That is this one right here.
Yes.
Yeah, there's that one. The other one, Shake It, got that's just a short. That is.
That was the promo.
Okay.
We released a short promo NFT before the release came out.
Yeah.
And I wanted to make sure that everybody kind of heard what kind of transit. You said something about AI, but I'm sorry, I was surfing. I didn't hear you.
I think it's like a bit of AI, whatever it is. But it's like where the graphic. I don't know if it is AI, whatever it is, but it's like where the graphics change. So I turn into like a demon and a skeleton, and like you'll see like I change into like an old gangster cartoon kind of thing, like just like change like different images.
Cool. Yeah, I'll actually try to get this in full screen, so you won't see me until after we're done, but we'll go ahead and play it and check it out. Make sure I get it full screen here.
Yeah.
Scarfo. Yes. Yeah. Look. Come on, look.
I've been through L, no lecky, eating, didn't take that well, so mine went stealing. Look on the good side, man, I'm still breathing. I took that L, but man, I'm still eating. Stay on the street, I ain't no shot. I stay on top and I do things proper. Shit don't stop like scream with a chopper. I got no up, give girl this whopper. Yeah, give girl this whopper. She play with the balls, no sucker. Beast can't stop her. Give that top, no one can top her. They ask where we are, we're outside. We blazed up on Cloud 9. Brown ear with them brown eyes, her eyes closed and her mouth wide. Wait. What? Check out my drip, it's all in season. Wait. What? Check out this, that's more than a reason. If you go one up, I meant to score even. I'm eating this season, best in the region, streamed in Sweden. Used to be nice, this year turned demon. Wait, what? Check out my drip, it's all in season. Wait, what? Check out this, that's more than a reason. If you go one up, I meant to score even. I'm eating this season, best in the region, streamed in Sweden. Used to be nice, this year turned demon. White wolf, Wakanda, ball like Papa. Live on the coast, up next to prosper. I keep the posture, the game is not stop. Man, I'm too sick, think I need a doctor. Everything crystal, I saw things clear, so I did for my issue when I moved on sweat. Back on my feet in the sun, they're barely. Life to the fullest, I've fun, no fear. Great white herb, call me Jack Johnson, work hard over, beast like Logan. Smoke don't get jokes, they're frozen. Call my ears, got pats and potions. Rapping my job, but I still have fun with it. Never gonna stop, so I'm so in love with it. Been through the grit, didn't quit, so lit with it. Bricks and spit, so back the rich. Wait, what? Check out my drip, it's all in season. Wait, what? Check out it, that's more than a reason. If you go one up, I meant to score even. I'm eating this season, best in the region, streamed in Sweden. Used to be nice, this year turned demon. Wait. What? Check out my drip, it's all in season. Wait, what? Check out it, that's more than a reason. If you go one up, I meant to score even. I'm eating this season, best in the region, streamed in Sweden. Used to be nice, this year turned demon.
Yeah. Wicked. Nice.
That was
Yeah,
definitely more.
I mean,
so we would definitely see.
and I'll
what
tell
you
you
meant
what.
with the broad aspect of a music like genre, because the first one was like reggae dance. The second one we heard was more like pop style, and this one was definitely way more UK drill style. That's for sure.
Yeah.
But go ahead, Mike. Sorry to delay there.
That AI is definitely stable to forum. I've used it many times. So yeah, it added a touch to things. I like it. I like to see artists kind of using that as a tool. It's really cool.
Yeah.
It took what could just be a VHS video and turned it into something that you rocked out on. It was pretty cool. I liked it.
I mean, if you're going to use AI, you need, as long as you add to it and do something and like make it unique, then generally I wouldn't have any issues or problems with that. I think just using AI to make an image and minting an NFT and then trying to sell it, I think is not the way to go. You know what I mean? In my personal opinion.
No, and you're never. If you do go that route, you don't expect to make more than pennies. The time that you put in as a creator, us meeting, getting faces out there, things like that. The people buy more you than they do really what you produce once you build up. I mean, So you could be an AI person and do strictly AI. Get yourself out there, talk to the community, and you may do well just off your personality. But you got
Yeah, look at me.
Yeah, I mean,
like all
Danish knows
by other people or AI, but it's like again, like said from Simon before. At least like I take one of my old drawings and take a picture of that and throw it into AI, or a picture of myself and then throw it into AI with some things. So it's not just AI, but it is.
Yeah.
I mean, you still have
no, I mean, I don't know.
There's still a creative background to it at the end of the day.
Yeah. I mean, anyway, Nicky, well, just to say, everybody, if you liked any of the tracks and you haven't heard them and you want to go and buy them on NFT, you can go to our NFT box, Sublime Sounds. All our releases are there. All Nicky's releases are there. And most of our releases still have like all the low mint numbers in there as well, like the number 1s and 2s and stuff. Because
grab them.
So not many of those have gone. So you might, also might be lucky and get yourself a mint 1 or something. You know what I mean? But
I have another question for the music in general. Are your music available to be played inside of Taco utility app with their NFT music player?
No, do you know what? And I have reached out to him a couple of times to try and get that going. I don't know if that's something you can help with, Danish, or
I will definitely try, because again, that makes it so much easier having them as on NFTs.
I think the fault there might be with me, Danish, because I think what I had to do is I think they sent me something and I had to fill out all the template numbers of every single track we've released on a spreadsheet or something and send it. And I'm not sure if I did, but I can't remember if that was it. But Taco has the only music NFT player there is. Now, what I want to see is I want to see a Spotify for music NFTs. Do you know what I mean? And stuff like that is what I want to see. I mean, just to say, Nicky, if you want to get off now, you know what I mean? You're willing.
Yeah, I was going to say my battery's running low. I've just had to plug it in.
Yeah, no worries.
So yeah, it's been nice. Though. It's been good to meet you all, man. And next week I'll join on again and hopefully get on live with that other the other artist from America, maybe.
Oh, yeah, with Munster. If you want to jump in with Munster as well, yeah, no problem at all. They'll happily have you back here anytime, mate. So don't worry about it.
Yeah,
most definitely,
cool.
Most definitely. And yeah, again, we are here to meet the artists.
It was great.
We can do
open invitation
collaborations. So yeah. Again,
Definite.
sorry for the delay with Mike here. So we're trying to work over it.
That's okay.
But yeah, have a wonderful time, and it's been nice to see you. And wait like 5 seconds to drop so Mike can say a word or two to you as well.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, then I'll see you next week. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice meeting you all. Thank you.
Yeah. Nice to meet you, Nicky.
You too, man. How do I come out of this?
Up, you leave. There should be a button.
I'll get you. I'll get you.
He's gone. Okay. Excellent.
All right, let me shift this back over. That was fun. I had a good time with that. Guys, go ahead, get in there. Really this go round. This go round will be for 10,000 wax art. Simon has second place. Sorry, second place we'll get the NFT from Simon, and last place we'll get a snail PFP. Go ahead and get in there. We got 15 viewers. Let's try and get 15 contestants. Let's try to get everybody. One more person. I always plug for one more person. One more. Oh, you know what? I don't know. No, I could always be that one more person too.
We got 15. Woohoo!
Yeah, let's play. I think wax art right now. I think the 10,000 was worth. I want to say like 35 wax. What we got? I got a. What I do?
Don't forget to mention the tunes for everybody coming.
Oh yeah, I will. Thank you. I have somebody watching my back constantly. I love
settings. Yes. Remember to change the settings for the gameplay before going ahead and running this.
Thank you, Danish. Thank you. In fact, this time we are going with Piranha mode. This will be a very quick one, and then we'll talk. I'm sure there's other things to talk about. Difficulty level. Piranha mode. 9 active enemies. Nobody will survive. Don't close your eyes, people. Here we go. Win surprises. Grab the energy. Oh, everybody's dead. Oh, they survived. Maybe you can't die during a party. Oh.
And there's 2 left.
So I like that. I like that. We'll be doing that one a lot more. Caesar, congratulations on the 10,000 wax art. And Rabbit Larry, you'll get an NFT from Simon. Let's see who got disasterized last. Lexi Lex, so going from first to last. See, we show fairness. But you're getting a snail PFP. I know you probably have a couple, but you're getting another one. All right. Go ahead and go ahead and put in ! play. I'm going to copy this over. We'll run another quick one. But Danish or Simon, I'm sure I can get a topic going. But if you got anything you want to say, go for it. I will go ahead and open up the floor here in let's say 10-15 minutes. If anybody wants to come up, we'll see about that too.
Danish, I'm sure you've got something to talk about. So
Yeah, I can always talk about something, but like lead me into a direction, and I can start a topic, but otherwise, like, it's just gonna be a rampage of have you done it yet stuff.
Ton and Coffee. Tell us about Ton and Coffee, and if you guys have any guests, if you have your schedule, show the channel a little bit, because I'm really interested. I like YouTube. I mean, I know it's a big business vibe, but I still like watching content on YouTube. That's why these get replayed on Friday over there. It's just easy use. So tell us about Ton and Coffee.
Sure. Ton and Coffee is a newer YouTube channel that me and Artificial has just more or less started up. We are at like episode 9. We do daily morning short reviews of like 10 to 20 minutes talking about some Ton projects or like hype news in the ecosystem, but mainly like Ton and Telegram news to bring it up. And we have that going on YouTube every morning at 6 a.m. EST. Sorry, we try to inform everyone and have a morning show over there. We haven't had any guests as of yet, because that it's still upstarting project we are doing, and needed to have some something going there before really inviting guests over, but it is coming soon. But on the guest aspect, I'm also doing the Ton Tuesday podcast or space, whatever you call that, on X every Tuesday at 7 p.m. UTC, which then again is that has been going on for 76 weeks straight now. So I've been doing that for like 2 years, where every week there is a show for me with Ton and Telegram related, but now also on YouTube, where every day we look into something on Ton, which it could be the marketplace, it could be a trading platform, it could be one of the new games, and we just bring that up to showcase what is going on and show guys like everyone a little bit about what is here, because everyone is like, oh, can you do this, can you do this, and we're just trying to make 1,000 educated small videos that shows all the things. And like that, for anyone that knows me a little bit, all the things is kind of my thing. That's what we're trying to do.
So what's that? Is there any new clickers this week that we should
for this week? Yes, there is a couple of new clickers as well.
So let's go through these ones. I mean, we probably should do this every week. What's the new clickers this week? Do you know what I mean? That can probably be shown itself.
It is like, again, we have Glare tab. I've in my TG_game detector channel, I share the most of the games that I have looked into, because again, I have probably a list of around 100 games that I haven't shared on there yet, but I don't want to share everything, even though people get mad. Oh, why didn't you invite me the first day you saw this? And it's like, because I feel like I at least need to look at what they're doing before just throwing links out there, because that there is a lot of stuff going on. But my TG_game detector channel, YouTube, not YouTube, X, Telegram, and so on, has posts about this frequently, about new things coming out. And again, more stuff I try to do. I have 4 Telegram channels that constantly post news about like Telegram, Ton, NFT. I have a whole channel called NFT Gallery, which again, for every artist out there, if you want to drop your post in there, I can make you an admin in my group, and then we go as NFT Gallery to share it on other platforms on our accounts, and then give back to the artist that way, like helping sharing content.
You can do that Danish and have me there. Do you know what I mean? So I'll post our releases in there and stuff.
Yeah, more than happy to. But make your admin in Telegram. You just forward your post from your channel, and otherwise with hashtags and links in there, I take it from there and throw it up on our Hive blogs and on X and on stuff, and tag you or the artist in general as good as possible to flow traffic that way. Again, just small things that I've done to try to help brand communities, and I didn't want to limit NFT gallery for only wax, but the most of the art that's been shared on there has been wax artists, because that's where I've been for the last 4 years, of course. So that's where I had my outreach. But there is a couple of others dropping art on there.
I'm curious, Danish. I'm curious. I know there was a girl that went on either Tezos or something that you were really trying to help out last year. I can't for the life of me remember her name, but she had a Telegram channel. But if you know her well, she's an artist like that. Have her come on, tell her story. No, I want to see some ton artists.
Talking about,
I want to get into that ecosystem.
You were talking about Lexi Hartz, and yeah, she did mostly on Tezos and Eve. Also have one collection on wax that I made her or helped her make, but she has been in like financial trouble, so I'm not in constant contact with her anymore, so I have no like idea how she stands. But last time she wasn't able to come on stream because that she didn't have a working phone camera or PC at the time because of bad situations. So again, one of the reasons I was trying to help out as much as I was, because it was a person in need and an artist in need, and I tried to help artists. But I can definitely try, but haven't been in much contact in a while, so actually don't know how well she's doing.
Yeah, I mean, anytime I see, especially anytime I see you guys or somebody that you guys are trying to help or something like that, if we can get them a platform, I mean, it's small. Anybody who wants to come on, I do. You got to add in that disclaimer. I don't represent any people. I am not a partner with anything other than Clip Studio Paint as far as an affiliate kind of thing. But other than that, I'm not a partner with Fluffy. I'm not a partner. I don't really. I'm trying to keep myself out of that. I'll still give everything away, but I want to make sure that I stay like completely neutral. That's my goal, is to try to stay completely neutral. But that's a big ask.
Yeah, that's actually why my own ambassadorships roles such is not as big as many of the other people on Ton. Like many of the other ambassadors on Ton has like 40 different ambassadorships, and I'm because that I'm that strict with what I partner with, and I want to be able to say my honest opinion. So if you make me something and I feel like there's something wrong, I'm gonna state it. And if you have a problem with it, we can work together. So has been a couple of projects that they don't want me, and it is
that's
what it is.
That's kind of the way you and I met.
Yeah, exactly.
Straight talking and
I mean, with Motocoin, that's really. I mean, you really. Sorry, Simon, I didn't hear you, brother.
We've just. I was going to announce this actually. That we've partnered with Ultra Rare and the Meta Battler game, so we're one of their partners. I mean this new game.
Awesome.
I mean, again,
Awesome.
I can't tell you too much about Meta Battler game, about the mechanics or how it works or anything like that, because no one knows really that yet apart from them. But all I can say is that the Meta Battler game is coming. The Meta Battler game is going to be a card NFT battler game. They've been working on it for a couple of years, so I think it's going to be a nice game. You'll be able to use all wax NFTs within this game. The bonus of us being a partner within the game is that our NFTs will get boosts and advantages that other NFT collections will not. You know what I mean? So if there was a time to, if you're a gamer and you want to get involved in Meta Battler game and you're thinking what partner projects and stuff should I get NFTs from, go pick up some of our NFTs. You know what I mean? And again, I can't really tell you much about the mechanics. It's a card battling game, but no one's really seen it yet. I mean, I can share with you. Well, actually, I mean, all I can share with you is what's on their Twitter. So all I would say is go to Ultra Rare's Twitter or go to Meta Battler Game on Twitter, and to catch yourself up to where we're at. But we're about 3 or 4 weeks away from that game launching. And obviously, when that game does launch, we will do a much more in-depth show about it here, about the game mechanics and how it works and all that kind of stuff. But I can't do that now. So, but I just wanted to let everyone know that we are partners with the Meta Valor game. So, Sublime Sounds NFTs will have more advantages than non-partner project NFTs within the game. So,
Awesome.
So
Now, is that in the partnership? How does that work? I mean, yeah, you'll get extra stuff. Are you gonna be giving them like music NFTs to also incorporate over the AI stuff, or are you collaborating in that way too?
No, but I may be doing some. I might talk to them about doing some music. I mean, the thing is that obviously this is Ultra Air's project. So when they release this project, they will be releasing their own new set of cards as well. Do you know what I mean for the game? You know what I mean? Which I don't know. I mean, Ultra Air's been around for a long, long time on Wax. I mean, probably one of the second projects.
Yeah, they have.
And you know, everyone
they've been around for a super long time.
Well,
I was thinking with you and your music connection that maybe you'd have some like game music or something that you were going to slide their way. Just trying to push that button of people working together, you know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like I haven't started that discussion with them yet about using our music within their game, but I can tell you, I am in the process of making clips and loops from all of our tracks for the Mech Battle Blast game for Graffiti Kings. You know what I mean? So soon you will hear
cool, okay,
in the background while you're playing that game. And I'm in the process of putting together all those loops right now for Monster Vision so that he can get that implemented. So you will start to hear Sublime Sounds music in games. You know what I mean? As well, hopefully. So not only now
that's awesome.
I mean, obviously, it was a no-brainer to get involved with that project, Meta Battle, because Ultra Air are well known. That I know that they've been quiet for 2.5 years, so I know that they've been hard working on this game, and it's great that I mean, we had to apply to be involved. They were selective, I think, with the process of what people would be the partner project. So we were really happy to be selected. Do you know what I mean? And
well,
really,
to be around that long, I mean, to be around that long, you know that they're minding their P's and Q's and they're taking taking steps necessary, because the wax family would have we tend to burn things to the ground for the slightest misstep. So you can't last that long on Wax with that.
Yeah, like I said, these guys have gone away and literally spent 2 years building this. Do you know what I mean? Like literally, almost. I mean, they've done a few bits, but almost sort of disappeared. Do you know what I mean? And while they're doing this, do you know what I mean? So, so they put a lot of time and effort and resources into it. So, and obviously, it's the first game that's ever been released on Wax that will be able to that utilizes all Wax NFTs, any NFT on Wax, any NFT. You know what I mean? So. So that's a bit revolutionary in itself.
It definitely is something else, and gonna be fun to see how those different NFTs are gonna be utilized.
Yeah,
because again, there is a lot of NFTs on this chain.
Yes, of course. Yeah, indeed. I mean, obviously, I suspect that the majority of people use partner project NFTs initially. You know what I mean? Because they're going to give them the advantages and the boosts.
Of course, it was like everything that gives any kind of boost is like we saw it with Our Planet, we saw it with Wombat, we saw it with everything that where you can use other NFTs. It's going to boost somehow. So
indeed, I mean, and I think it's already started to affect even our our SSN token price. You know what I mean? Moving up a bit. I mean, all these things affect it, don't they? Do you know what I mean? So, and I think that's why we've seen not much, but a little bit of movement in our token as well, because we're getting slowly adding more and more utility. You know what I mean? Whether it be through partner projects, whether it be by new things ourselves. I mean, actually, just to say to everyone, we will be moving our Waxdale farm shortly over to non-custodial farms, so that you will be able to use your NFTs in the Meta Battle game. So you won't need to stake them anymore. Well, you need to register them staked, but they'll stay in your wallet, so you will be able to use those NFTs in game. And I'm going to be doing that within the next week, so that will come soon. So if you get kicked off of Sublime Sounds Farms, don't worry. It's just I'm changing them over to non-custodial, and I will share all the new links once that's done.
That is amazing.
So
and
is
smart
that the
because
V2?
Yes,
Go ahead.
we're going.
Is
I'm
that the
actually
V2 of Wax Style?
Yeah, I'm going to use the brand new V2 non-custodial farms for this. I think yes, that's mine because they're. I need that because our NFTs grow every year, and I need a farm that's unlimited. Do you know what I mean? Not limited to the amount of NFTs that can be staked, and that's the only farm that is this new farm. You know what I mean? So I think that's definitely what we'll be using.
I wanted to take a quick second. I ran that Twitchy Tides game in Piranha. First place for that one was 1,000,000 Whuppie. Second place was the last of the 3 NFTs from Simon. And the last place will get a Wax Snail Gang PFP. And I did want to mention to everybody who plays, no matter what, if you play all 5 games, you'll get 5 of them. Everybody who plays gets the attendance award, which is, I don't want to show my big face really that bad, but oh well. Hey, Simon,
it's me.
I forgot. I forgot that I spotlighted the NFT. It's not the full version, but you can see it. Everybody will get one of those. There will be something coming special with Twitchy Tides and a special 1 game during the episode. But you will have to hold at least 1 attendance award to be able to play that. But I will tell you, it's gonna be worth it. So make sure if anybody's out there, get them in. I mean, and Danish, we're gonna play this next one real quick. But what I do want to kind of put you on the spot as far as what can Wax do that Ton can't? First question. And then vice versa, what does Ton do that Wax can't?
So what do Wax do that Ton can't?
What does Wax do that Ton can't?
Nothing.
Nothing. Right.
Nothing.
Yeah. Okay. And
so we have blending. We have blending over there. We have packability over there. I'm talking like for an NFT artist too, by the way. I should
again. Then the aspect is moved ahead a bit because what is possible and what is available is 2 different aspects. But the tools we have on Wax for NFTs especially are still ahead of the curve. Like we can mint multi-packs, we can mint multi NFTs, multi-packs, mix multi-packs of NFTs, blend, upgrade, craft. There are some things on Wax that we simply haven't developed on Ton yet.
On NFT Hive this week, I think.
But they're completely now. Are they interested in making them?
Yes,
I think, and that's just hit this week on NFT Hive. So I think it's like it stores your NFTs that are redeemable and then distributes them to the people. You know what I mean? When they redeem or something like that. I don't know.
A redeemable code system, and NFT Blocks also was playing around with that a while ago. So that's nice to see that they're doing that as well. But we also have that is actually working on Ton, because my ticket to the Gateway conference in Dubai was an NFT that when I was in the door, they asked me about my wallet and I needed to go and click the NFT. It confirmed that it was used, and now I had free entry to the conference. So that system works the same with hacks on Ton. It also works, but we call it more of a loot box scenario, but it's the same concept. But blends and upgrades works, but blends and craft it's not really a thing yet, but it's again in development. But again, for what is possible and such, Ton can do everything that Wax can. Even give me a second, Simon. Even free transactions right now, Ton don't have free transactions. Wax is gonna have costful transactions. Ton is gonna have free transactions with the next wallet version we are gonna get here, wallet version 5. It's gonna implement free transactions on chain, where Wax in the 4 years that's been here now is adding fees. So
see, that's a weird thing. Like I've heard people talk about the Wax adding the fees and Ton kind of going down to 0 fees, but I've also heard that, you know, being at free, kind of, they think that messed up the ecosystem somehow, and I don't get it. I don't have the understanding enough to see how any type of tool like that would not get people interested or get people on. But I have heard the complaints that people don't want free transactions, which just sounds fucking crazy to me.
Like, again, both yes and no. Maybe again, a small fee is okay in some way to limit spam, because that is a thing on networks in general. That was why the Nano network did something called dedicated proof of work, where your device makes a small little proof of work when you do a transaction to make sure that you cannot send a trillion transaction on the network, because it costs literally nothing to spam. But the same with Wax, when you see we have the ability to mint NFTs so cheaply, then I can mint 1 million NFTs, and then I can spam everyone's wallet with it, and it basically cost me nothing.
Well, but where would I go if I wanted to mint an NFT on the Ton chain?
On the Ton, you would go to getgems.io. That would be the preferred marketplace on Ton. Okay. Again, there is way more tools
and
the
team over there is pretty awesome.
They are, and they've been on my podcast a couple of times. But if you have, more, you want more tools, you can of course always deploy something with your own smart contract and still use GetGems Marketplace or other way. The same with like music or video NFTs. They are possible to upload now through GetGems, but when I started, those were available on chain, but you couldn't do it on GetGems. You needed to launch your own little contract to do it.
To set up the schemas and everything the way.
Again, not as heavily developed, because Wax has 4.5-5 years on its back, plus the lifetime of years before that, where the technology actually got invented. Where Ton has only 2.5 years since it actually has been utilized. Before that, it was a concept. Like you could mine a token on a network. There wasn't built anything on it from 2018 to 2020, start 21. There wasn't built anything on the network. You could just mine a token.
And my next question to you was, can I mint a music NFT on Ton the same way that I can mint a music NFT? But you were saying that you would a while ago you couldn't do that, but now you can.
That's not as easy on Wax. Again, NFT tools on Wax are way ahead of anything else any other chain that I've explored has. Yeah. But everything else are already overtaking that. We are only missing like the NFT things, but we already got compressed NFTs, which instead of costing like a half of Ton or 0.2 Ton to mint every NFT per NFT, now you can mint for like pennies on the dollar. Like for 10,000 NFTs, it costs you like maybe 5 Ton now instead of 800.
Right.
So like
that's a big difference.
But it's also not real NFTs as per se, but it's NFTs. They are NFTs, but they are like compressed in a format that they're a little less power hungry. But that's another thing that I wanted to say about why Wax don't feel like it's a good thing with the free transactions, because again, it makes a lot of spam again, and the possibility to just do useless things on chain
unless you're implementing something that stops that. You know what I mean?
And suddenly you build a decentralized network. There's censorship resistance, but then you put censorship on it because that you don't want people to spam all the time. it's a little mix and match there. It's not really good for anyone. Like free transactions are wonderful, but spammy behavior or a game that basically does nothing other than fill up. So everyone that hosts the blockchain, everybody that runs the blockchain needs to put in more money to host a better machine or a better server. But it's just get filled up with shit. Like you don't want to host I don't know, a Google Drive for somebody that just takes snapshots of their phone screen like 10 times a day, like without any content, without any, it's just, snapshots of their home screen or their lock screen accidentally. You don't want to save that. You delete that from your cloud storage and use your picture. So because that, like, literally we have collections on Wax. We have a whole Booker collection on Wax. Like somebody was picking their nose and pulling them out and taking pictures of them and minting them as NFTs because that it was so cheap.
Yeah.
So again, I understand.
God, we're such teachers.
I understand why you don't want free transactions and want to limit that shit, but at the same time, when you need to use multiple transactions a day to interact with your games and interact with your, I have no problem paying in-game transactions for a pack or for something like that. But if I'm just playing a game and within, I don't know, a month, I've used $40 without even getting anything, it's just for locking in and doing the So in that, I really want free transactions. So it's a mix and match. But yeah, I hope that answered everything.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, I mean, it really brings to mind what you can be dealing with. I never, honestly, even though I've been in crypto for so damn long, I try to give people the benefit of the doubt as far as, I would never think to spam a billion things, so that the things they never come to my mind,
Yeah.
It's like it's hard for me to think that people are just out there throwing shit out. But if you can think it, they'll do it.
Like just imagine if you've been on Ethereum and you got a mad ex-girlfriend, she's not gonna spam you NFTs or transactions with memos on Ethereum because it's gonna ruin her. On Wax, she can do that for pennies on the dollar for the rest of her life if she wanted to. And you can't delete it. And nobody can, not even the block producers. It needs to be there. You need to have proof of history. So it's or at least it should be a censorship-resistant blockchain. So if we put it on chain, it should be on chain. Which, if it don't cost you anything to put stuff on chain, a lot of people is gonna put a lot of stuff, not as important stuff on chain. Yeah. Like the same concept as I know me and Tricky here has talked about in my chat with the Bitcoin Oreo or ordinals, where I was like, it's like painting graffiti on the pyramids. Like for me, it's like, let's store some awesome information on the Bitcoin blockchain because that it's their blockchain. But everyone makes weird art and put it on there. For me, it's like spray painting the pyramids, like going over and do your little tag. Like, why? It don't make sense. Also, the cost is ridiculous, but people did it anyways. But anyways, I can go on about that. So
yeah.
No, I mean, those are the types of conversations to have because
just want to say, you need to do something with your back screen or change your cap and your headset because that your back screen.
I'm testing OBS, man. Here, let me change to this one. It takes the background out a little better. Let me change to this one.
There you go.
I'm trying OBS out, so yeah. It's like 90% of your face,
very
much a work in progress.
My shirt disappears now, so
you don't need to. Listen. I have a face for radio, man. It doesn't matter. I could just put the tile up the whole time and run my mouth.
Like you guys want me on camera, so here I am. It's
I'm even trying to move the laptop, get myself centered around it. Shit. I'm going to go ahead and hit play on this game up here. This one is 10 Million Wiener, which, I mean, who doesn't love? Everybody will get one of my Scullies from Skull Within 1 and a Wax Snail Gang PFP. I believe that this is game number 4. So, Simon, you said you only had the 3 games?
Yeah, I only had 3 promo NFTs to give out.
That's fine. I will... on top of that, then, yeah, please.
Whoever gets place 10 gets 1 ton if they subscribe or send their ton wallet to you. So whoever gets place 10 gets 1 ton.
Oh, well, look at that. And if you need help getting a ton keeper or something like that, we will help. But hell, 1 ton. Let's see, that's me being able to put on sale like 300 NFTs on Get Gems, I think. Pretty close to that. I'm down. All right, yeah. So whisper me or get a hold of me. The links are in everything to message me, and I'm sure Jess can throw out where to find me. And yeah, 1 ton. Let me get in this game before I start it. How about that?
Now I want to be in this game.
Oh man, I do. I really do love. I love ton. I just got so much shit going on that it's hard to. Yeah.
Ton not having transaction fees, so I presume it doesn't. There's no resources needed either.
They don't. There's still transactions.
It works. Okay. There is like currently peer-to-peer transactions are like 0.00001 of a cent or a penny or whatever that is. But a smart contract interaction can be a little higher. But Ton has something there's wonderful that you don't see on any other chain. It asks you to pay a bigger transaction fee. So like, hey, we need 0.2 Ton. Okay. And you pay that, but in the transaction, it's gonna pay you back the fees that it didn't use, so you can get 0.18 ton back.
You can end up getting more back.
Basically, yes.
Yeah, Danish, if you can go throw that in, go throw the link to here in Moda Club. I'll give it 10 more minutes, but you know damn well people are gonna want 1 ton. If you can throw it in there, I'll give it 10 minutes and we'll wait to run this one. Or we can put it on. We can put it on the last game, but I mean, I definitely like your crew to have an opportunity with it for sure.
They already got ton. Let's give it to some other people.
Cool. Okay, let's run it. I'm not opposed to having less people. That's just more of a chance. 10th place, 1 ton. First place, 10 million wiener. Love it. Second place is Scully from Skull Within 1 for everybody. Actually, for everybody for that one. 10th place, 1 ton. Last place, Snail Gang PFP. Wow. Yeah. Giving it away.
I don't register it or
something. Simon, I know yours though, and I still get the name, but you need to go to Twitchy Tides and register. And you're the only one, so I was gonna catch you up after to get you going. Dumar, Danish. Oh, I'm out. There are no turtles. Oh. I think I just saw 10th place go. And Danish might get the wiener. Getting wiener, giving away ton. Just don't give away a ton of wiener. Oh, okay, let's party. Gotta have a party in before Piranha mode. You don't have that chance, man. You better hit that quick. I'd really like to get a hold of the team at NFT Energy too, but like I can kind of spill the beans. I'm not going to show it, but in the next few weeks there will be a snail in Twitchy Tides. I won't say no more. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. We got it all worked out last night. You got the design, and
what the?
You did win.
Well done. You got. Oh no!
That's see what you get. See what you get when you get karma like that. It comes back to you. it comes back to you in wieners, but it came back to you.
Wax
It
tails.
looks like wax tails.
I just missed
Wax
it.
tails. If you don't have ton yet, you will. If you don't have a wallet yet, me or the Danish,
You should.
any one of us can. Yes, you should. And I will say that definitely. Everybody's getting a Scully. Who got last place? Musical Man. Oh, I like the username. Musical Man. That sounds like an artist. You know where to find us. All right, guys. I think what did I have? So we got the 1 billion. I have a. If you go, I don't know if you can see my mouse at all, but when you do a copy all, you can go in and just it puts it all into a spreadsheet, which makes it only gives me the username and the wax address. But like this is the storage. I don't know if you guys can see, but these are the winners.
And I'll fire these NFTs to you, and then you can just distribute them. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, that's fine by me. I use bounty blocks to distribute most of them anyway, so yeah, that's no problem. I don't have a problem with that.
Oh yeah, for that part, let me just say some amazing things that Ton actually just or Ton Keeper Pro, their desktop application, just released multi-transactions, and it allows you to use something like a spreadsheet to import the addresses. So if you need to do multi giveaways like this, but for people on Ton for NFTs or tokens, you can now do that in Timekeeper Pro, which is, again, the tools are coming and fast. So yeah,
that'll be right inside the Timekeeper app. Like it'll just start to happen.
Timekeeper Pro desktop for now. Yes.
Oh, okay. I have that too, so that's cool. One last thing. I don't know if this will cause a spiel or not, but I want to hear something about Hive too. Not NFT Hive, the social network Hive. I've been trying, but hey, and I know you know quite a bit about that. So can we get a little spiel on Hive too?
Again, sure. Hive originally started as Steemit, which again is also where something like Splinterlands started. Back then, it was called Steam Monsters. So a blockchain that was built for censorship-resistant social media content. So basically, decentralized Reddit was the original take on it. So that kind of was how it innovated out of the block format. But today it's a full-on decentralized social media network. So you can have videos, music, your tweets, your Instagram-ish posts and all that, because they have different interfaces now. I personally, and the one that I showed you, was using Dbuzz, which is one of their interfaces that is all on Hive. So everything that you post is on the Hive network. But I mostly use, for example, Dbuzz, which gives me the feel of a Twitter or X. And I can post micro blocking from there like you do on Twitter. But with just one little click on a button, it takes my buzz from Dbuzz and put it onto Twitter. But on Hive, the whole blockchain is also rewarding you with incentives for liking and sharing and upvoting and downvoting people's content. So when doing this, like as an artist or as I do it for NFT Gallery and otherwise, it helps boost both profit and stuff. For, again, I do non-profit. NFT Gallery is me out of my pocket, just helping artists sharing their stuff around. But me being able to go to Dbuzz, make a tweet about their content, throw it up on Hive at the same time as I'm throwing it up on Twitter, and at least one of those posts are gonna make some form of revenue, depending on the following, depending on the engagement. But at least one of those already are doing, revenue. And when starting a business like that is pretty amazing to be able to basically just do your normal tweets, because instead of starting your tweet on Twitter, you just start it on Dbuzz, do the tweet, click the little button, boom, now it opens Twitter. You click, you just make sure you put your picture or something in there, change the hashtags, and boom, the whole thing is posted now. And I use that basically for everything. And if you check my TG Game Detectors channel on Telegram, basically every post says that it's posted from Hive Dbuzz. And the same, like, it's just, you can remove that hashtag, but it's something it does to help boost interactions. But you can do much more on there than just blocking. Today, you can also use it for decentralized video. They have TreeSpeak, which is a YouTube alternative platform where you can upload your video, and it works the same way. If you get 20 people that actually likes your content and they have a decent staking weight on the network, if they upvote your videos, you can make $50 per video. Or if 100 or 1,000 people with basically no votes on your video, you might get $30 or $10 or $2 or whatever. But you actually get, rewarded depending on how much people have staked in the network and how many people upvotes and shares and traction to your article. So it's again a free way, also on network with free transaction fees. So it's a free way to basically multi-grow your social media. Sorry, go ahead.
I should be using it to post our like music releases and videos on and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
You can use TreeSpeak application on the Hive network to upload videos and stuff like that. And it will, again, it's pretty smart because the node creators, the node runners, basically it's just, hosting some hard drives and some graphic cards and CPUs. It's basically a whole server like on Wax, but it can store the videos, it can store. So some people out there are just running storage for Hive. And that's another thing that Hive has done really well. They have split up the way that you can host this. So you can be a full Hive node provider, but you can also just be a storage node provider. So I can just be a TreeSpeak video node share. So like it really works awesome, and it's a little complicated to explain because every instant, like there is Dbuzz I just explained, there is PeakD, and there is Leo Finance, and all different interfaces. Like it's all like different marketplaces, but it's all social medias like Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, but it's all on Hive. So no matter which one of them you use, you can still see my content, but it changes the way that it's shows it. For an example, there's something called Skate Hype, which is another thing on Hive, which only shares or try to filter out, so it's only skater related content. So if it's a skateboard or a video clip of a skateboarder, or that is what you see on there mainly, but you can still go up there and search for my normal content. But that would be what the front page shows you normally would be skateboard related stuff. So it's built like that with like what is it called, Like2, which is an Instagram lookalike, and so on. I really like the way that they're doing it, and definitely recommend that people go and give Hive.io a look.
I think I've got a Hive wallet. I set a Hive wallet up. I've got a Hive wallet, but I haven't really delved into the chain yet. So I will do that, I think.
It's definitely an interesting concept, and they have the same. If you've built your Wax wallet in Anchor wallet, you have a private key or owner key and active key.
Yeah.
In Hive, you have an owner key, an active key, a poster key, and a memo key. Owner key only used for resetting your keys. So if you accidentally log into something, or you can use your owner key to change them. Active key can do transactions and active voting. and send messages on social medias. Poster key can only up and download articles and post social media content. So I can have NFT gallery, the account on Hive, and I can give you the poster key, and I can be ensured that you cannot use the money, you cannot withdraw or unstake or send the NFTs.
Another level of like security.
Yeah, you can only do post content. And if I hire you or we work together, be sure of that. Oh, it's not a problem. I can have the poster key on 20 devices. It's not a problem because all it can do is post a tweet.
Yeah.
So there are some awesome things there, and then memo is to decrypt encrypted memo. So you can send that encrypted memo. So
you can send it encrypted, and then only the person intended to see it can see it, basically.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. But it's like an awesome blockchain, and definitely again because I really like decentralization and censorship resistance. This is one of the blockchains that I can't stop loving. But yeah, it started as Steemit, then Justin Sun bought it, and then everyone forked over, and that's why it's called Hive now. But it's the same concept, works exactly the same, and why many people says in the Hive community that Hive is like 7 or 8 years old, even though Hive is only like 4.5 years old. But because that they all came from Steemit and they just forked over, so some of the projects actually is 7 years old, but was on Steemit before. But yeah, that was a little bit about Hive, a little much about Hive. But again, hit me up if you want to know more. It's
Yeah, I mean, I know you've probably been on it for what, over a year now?
5.
5 years you've been on Hive?
Yeah.
Jesus, has it been that long? Wow, I'm getting old. Okay, all right.
Before Wax, then, because what's Wax? Wax is 5 years old.
5 years old now.
Yeah,
but my current Hive account is around 5 years old. I first joined Hive when it was Steemit, but that account I lost somewhere in the abyss.
See, I had a Steemit account. I mean, when I was doing the seed cards and printing out the seed cards for everything, kind of where I came from in the crypto scene. Oh, well, man, I have to track that. God, that's probably 3 computers ago. I'll try. I do. I mean, the debuzz thing, because you know that I post. I mean, I post on. That's kind of the only way I can market, really. You know, that's my biggest reach. Hopefully, this helps. But I don't really like talking about my own shit. So I like having guests and you guys to talk to. So we'll keep the focus over there. But I did want to mention we are starting to run it's a 75-25 raffle. So the winner gets 75% of the proceeds. 15% of it is going into different kinds of tokens for the Twitchy Tides game, and 10% of it I'm keeping for doing it. That seemed reasonable for me. So we sold 4, but one thing special that I do want to do in the last Twitchy Tides game, not this one, but the last one that we play, where I'm kind of trying to wait on Welsh Dan, get his people over here, and we'll get a big game going at the end. But the winner of that last game will be entered into the raffle, whether they bought a ticket or not. Only one winner will get put in there. So that very last game, make sure you get everybody in. Right now, I want to say it is 147 wax. If I'm not mistaken, we'll go to the winner at this point. So that's a big game for everybody. It's probably the biggest giveaway I've done in a while. But I did want to mention that every week, and this will be starting tomorrow for the following week. I will put out another ticket for the following week. So get in there and get that as well. I'll throw a link in somewhere. I'm gonna kind of shift to Simon in the metaverse, because I like getting weekly updates on that every week. What anything new in your metaverse world?
Well, no, not really. I mean, apart from the fact it's already. I'm still waiting to move it into the Omniverse City, where we'll have the Wax integration and all that stuff, and that their team is working all that. But so I'm probably unlikely to hold any event until I move it into the Omniverse City. So for now, it's there. pop in and have a look around. You know, I try to have music playing all the time that I'm allowed to play. So, you know, just walk around, you know, get comfortable with it and the way you move around and everything. I will say as well, if you own a MetaQuest or you've got a headset, it works great in that on that as well. So you can go in there with your VRs and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, we'll be moving into the Omniverse City, and I think it would be silly for me to hold any events yet until I've got that completed. So
I completely.
It may be a few weeks yet.
No, that's a picture of it. Your background is a picture of it, correct?
Yeah,
that's a really good idea.
Yeah. I just took a photo and put it on there. So I just thought I'll do that. It looks like I'm in
on. Yeah, I think it wasn't this Wednesday, but it was last Wednesday. I went in there while you were standing in front of your share screen and watched some of the wax drop stuff with you.
Yeah, we did. And to be honest with you, I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, we can we could do a whole meet the artist in this one I've got now. Do you know what I mean? But the downside is where it's spatial and you can only have one screen and and things like that. So when we move across, I'll be able to have multiple screens and you know what I mean, and much more functionality. And so that's, and obviously the wax integration as well. So you'll log in with your wax wallet. And I'm hoping that once you log in with your wax wallet, you'll have your SSM balance as well. You know what I mean? There showing and all that kind of stuff. So, and all those things are in the works. So, it's just a waiting game as usual. But I wanted to get something up because I've been talking about it. I wanted to get something up. I wanted to show people that it exists and that it's there. It's just lacking some functionality really at the moment, which we'll get a lot more of when we move it across.
No, and you did. That's what I was going to ask you. You said you were moving it, and I just wanted to let everybody know in the background while we're talking. I have the wax drops list from Consumer Break in the background, and I put the link in the description. I'm going to try to start doing that every week. He puts on an awesome stream, and he gets all the giveaways, all that stuff. So it's kind of a one-stop shop. Go in and view that. And I think Sublime, Simon, I think you're in here a couple of times. You'll find the raffle link in there. You'll find any of my drops. It's a really good resource tool. It's in there. I mean, as far. Go ahead, man.
I just said we did a koala drop this week. That was all. It wasn't a music NFT, but it was one of our koala DJ.
Oh, with Smelly Koala.
Yeah, that was the drop this week.
I did want to point out. I wanted to point out on this list all of these Twitch streamers right here. Just go through, click, and follow everybody. I love seeing that we're building. I think everybody in the ecosystem is going to build off of that and benefit off of that. And I actually I see a person popping in. So yeah, check it out. It's a great source of information. I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna we got 19 in the pond right now. I'm gonna go ahead and run this. Let's say 15 seconds or so. And this one will get everybody who is involved in this one particular will get a Wax Snail Gang. They will get a logo for the Wax Snail Gang. They will get a Crazy Buffalo, my newest Crazy Buffalo that's coming out. You will get, if you want it. Now I know some people are touchy, but you will get a random 420 Chronic Bear NFT from me. And I will give everybody a random Skull Within one. We'll touch all my collections. You will get at least one of each from my collections in this game. And the next game is you're gonna want to be in. But let's anybody else? Let's get 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 0. There you go. You only have the X because you probably haven't went on the Twitchy Tides website and registered, Simon.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing now, I think.
Cool. Go ahead in the comments, guys. The fast games, do you like them? Would you rather me slow it back down or?
it. I'm logged in now.
I think it's personally on my note, like for a 2-hour show or 1.5-hour show, normally it's good with the short games because otherwise it can drag out.
Yeah,
it can. Yeah, especially towards the end when you only have a couple fish in there. But it won't be a couple fish. It won't be a couple fish soon. I just want putting that bug out there. Everybody's gonna want one of those snails. So yeah. I'll be happy to show it. I can't wait until I shouldn't even be talking about it now, but I'm not going to show you. All right, I'm gonna let me copy this over. I did the link. If anybody wants to come up, now's the time. We're getting close to that 2-hour mark, and I can't.
Yeah.
I have no idea how we made it this long, but I think somehow we could probably. What's up, Simon?
Are you doing a ton and coffee after this, Danish? Is it this evening you doing? I think you did one last evening.
No, each morning at 6 a.m. ETC. So it's a U.S. time here. So the Californian time, it's morning show for them, but it's like afternoon thing for me over here. But it's good enough. It's again to bring the different audience because normally I do mine on Tuesday here at 7 p.m. UTC. So it's like full on different schedule. So to bring the US audience in on board here because they seem to be the ones that actually are sleeping the most on song.
Yeah.
Normally the US are the ones
and it's just because it got a dumb. But it got a dumbass bad rap from the beginning, with all with all the crap. Just here in the States, talking crypto, you mentioned Telegram or something like that. It still has a stigma, and what I don't understand is there are bad actors everywhere. You need to watch your butt, cover your butt everywhere. It's not just blockchain. Crypto is just a micro universe of what the world is actually like,
Yes, there is definitely a bad stigma around Telegram mostly because of misinformation, because people keep thinking that it's a Russian government owned or controlled and stuff like that, because that the vendor, founder, and owner is Russian born, but again, the man left Russia because that they tried to force him to make backdoors and give them access to VK at the time, and later on then Telegram as well. So he first left Russia and sold VK. Then he moved to both the US and got thrown out when building Telegram because they wanted backdoors. Then he moved to France and got thrown out because that they want backdoors. Then he went to Germany and could build a business there because they wanted backdoors. And then he moved to Dubai and has been there ever since. And they didn't want to intervene at all. So again, it's all misinformation and that misinformation and stuff because the people don't do their own research about things, which is sad. Who would you rather have in if we're thinking about blockchain, just who would you rather have in control of your money when looking at people? Pablo Durov, the person you have seen as Pablo Durov, or Vitalik Buterin, the guy that you see there? Honestly,
I don't understand it, man. I really don't, because the one is so much more. He puts off the appeal. Vitalik is
he's a genius.
He's a savant. So he is going to be a little weird, but man, Durov, just when he speaks and the intellect that you hear behind his voice is just, that Tucker interview that I watched, awesome. And I didn't realize that his brother was a world leading fucking mathematician.
Yeah, he's direct genius. Durov in himself is smart, but his brother is a genius. It's incredible what those two have been able to do through the years. And again, they're still young. when looking at it as well, like looking at some of the other tech giants out there, many of them are pretty old. Like, but Durov has had two big major companies, and is still like he's 3 years older than myself. Like Mark Zuckerberg has had one successful company. Like he built the rest of them or stole. The rest of them he bought. So.
Now, what was that original company that they built? It's not coming to my head, Danish.
VK.
VK. Okay, yeah, that's and
basically the Russian Facebook.
I'll try and for anybody who I mean, especially in the States and especially somewhat conservative like I am, if you go watch, just look for Tucker. You can type in Tucker and Telegram and it'd probably pop up. It might be easier than the name. It's Durov Paplov.
Paplov Durov.
Pronouncing that right?
Paplov Durov. But his channel is just Durov, Durov. That's Durov's channel in Telegram. So you can follow him there.
I'm in there.
On Twitter. And Tucker Carlson, of course, has Tucker Carlson's own channel there. And the interviews are available there as well. Definitely something that I recommend that people will go check, because no matter you're biased on Tucker Carlson and if he's a good or a bad guy, but listen to the interview with the people he actually interviews to get in a little bit of insight into them. Like even like he even interviewed when we were talking about Russia, he even interviewed Putin at some point, like Tucker Carlson, which is another interesting interview, but not related to this. But yeah, go check out the Durov podcast for sure.
Incredibly smart. You can hear it even in his simple tone. You can hear the thought process, and it's pretty wild. What else did I? No, and I also I saw.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, please. Anytime anybody talks, I'm gonna stop talking because I'd rather hear you talk.
It's just also thinking about how the Telegram team has been able to mass market their application for free. Like they've never spent any money on promoting Telegram. Of course, they have good blog articles, they have good designers doing their blogs, so they're interesting, but they've never paid any TV station to run a Telegram ad or otherwise. But anyways, if you go and search for it, you can find millions of those videos with Telegram ads. And why? Because that you and me and whoever has a Telegram and building stuff in Telegram, a channel and so on, are promoting Telegram because it works that well. Like they've literally built the third biggest messaging platform in the world, marketed by the people, because like the people just like using it. So they are inviting their friends and their friends and their friends. Like again, which
two left hands in the chat said Pavel in English. It'd be Paul. That'll help me out a lot. Thank you, two left hands.
I wouldn't say Paul Roof.
Uh oh.
And to make it easy, Pablo, it's not the right pronunciation, but Pablo.
Yeah, like Pablo Picasso.
Yes, but Pablo Durov. But yes, again, it is what it is. But anyway, Durov, he's a genius. Check him out if you haven't. You wouldn't be wasting your time. Like again, that man has been doing God's work, in my own opinion.
Holy crap!
Oh, we got people suddenly. Yeah, we only got a couple of people in the world that actually
we just got rated.
Yeah, it's wonderful. More of it. Come on.
Thank you, Welsh Dan. Thank you. We'll see you next week, my brother. I try to, you know me, I'm trying to stay away from
if we get my lucky number, I'm gonna throw another ton down.
So I'm gonna go in fresh eyes, but we do need to talk. We do need to talk this week.
If we get my lucky number, I will throw 1 ton more as a random number in there.
Oh, okay.
What is my lucky number?
Okay, and first place. Remember, yeah. What is your lucky number? Maybe you'll just pick it after they win, huh? Maybe it'll be your place, huh? Danish would never do something like that.
I will say we have surpassed my lucky number. So if my lucky number, whoever gets my lucky number will win 1 ton as well. But we have surpassed my lucky number already, so it's in there. It's in there.
I see Soul of the Cat is there. So just to say thank you for that airdrop of Soul that I received the other day. Thank you very much for that.
Yeah, thanks guys for coming in. Get in there and play, and first place from this one will get entered into the raffle, the crazy effing raffle, and I'll spin the wheel on that, and we'll probably end it after that. But I want to give everybody who came in a huge thanks. Stan, a big plug for him. He's got some huge news coming in next week. I don't know about it. I haven't asked about it. Don't tell me about it. Not yet. Next week, I'll find out with everybody else. 48. I would say 50 is probably my biggest game. Good exclamation mark play for everybody. Stan, Rabbit Larry. Rabbit, are you coming on next week? Just put a yay or nay in the chat. Are we dragging you too? Are you coming?
All of you, come on stream. Come on, the link is out there.
All of you. I mean, watch Stan and watch Rabbit Larry over us, because catch the replays on YouTube and Rumble and X tomorrow if you want to watch it tomorrow. Well, it's just when you're live, you get to play, you get to win. Give me one more person. And that raffle, like I said, that's there were 4 tickets sold. That's 200 wax. The winner from that, I will give 175 wax, which is a little more than the 75% when it comes to the fees, but I'll cover the tiny minute fees. So 175 wax opportunity for first place. There's 50. And I hope I'm going to have to look through this list to make sure my dumb butt, because I want a ton. And it's, I mean, granted, I love working on wax, but I definitely see the huge potential with ton. I just, I want them to build the tools that I'm used to, but I don't want to expect it from them. But you would see me do a lot more stuff on ton if it was easier, because I'm in that routine. I have my timelines. I have my hours put in at the desk or something like that, versus the meetings and all that other stuff. It's excuse, and I don't really want to say it, but it's true. 50 people. It is starting now. We'll see what Danish's lucky number is for 1 ton after this, and first place gets entered into the raffle. 175 wax.
Just so there is no cheat, let me state it now. It's 42.
42. And somebody got, that's is that Funko? Who? Oh, it's Pop. Pop is in here. You know, Pop. I had to drop a little Shelly Shell hint to everybody. Nobody's seen anything. I had to drop a hint. I'm too excited about it. Oh, Jungle Banana, Randman, you won so much yesterday. If you're in, Notorious Ninja with the turtle too. Yes, I love seeing it. love seeing the turtles. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to copy this over to my sheet. I'll go ahead and give last place on that one of Wax Snail Gang PFP2. We'll, I like my last placers. I'm in there a lot, so I might as well give you guys something for playing. Everybody who's new, who came in and played, you will get an attendance NFT. It's the background on my camera a little bit. You'll get that, and keep on to those. Every game that you play, you will get one. So if you played all 5 games, you're going to get 5 of them. They will come in handy here in the next couple of months as we get this stuff figured out and we flow in. So you'll want to have them, especially the only one that is on the market, and the only one that will ever be on the market is the very first one with Skatecoin. And other than that, the only way to get them is going to be here. I'm gonna, let's see, we got, is that MI? Let me copy that over. And
so who do we got?
Guys, well, I'm copying 42. This in as 42. That is CBN Live. Let me switch over here, and I will scroll down so everybody can see that. So
CBN Live, if you don't got a Ton wallet, you need to set up a Ton Keeper wallet, especially if you're in the US region. You don't want to use add wallet inside of Telegram, so go set up a Ton Keeper wallet from tonkeeper.com and get in contact with Trick, and you get yourself 1 Ton.
That is awesome, Danish. Thank you. I appreciate you getting people into that ecosystem, because that's one of the hardest things to do. Once it's in your wallet, you can go wild with it. And it's, I mean, you're going to start to see a lot more, especially because Danish is on a lot more shows. He's got a lot more shows going on. The Wax family is going to start to hear a lot more about Telegram and Ton, because what he has to say for years has been accurate, but people are actually starting to fucking listen. Excuse my language. It's just the way that it is. Okay. We're gonna end it out with a big spin. I got, what, Jess? Hang on. I got the secretary at me. People A.
That's who we're gonna raid to.
Huh?
That's who we're gonna raid to. I'll let you know when we're done.
Oh, you already got it planned who we're raiding to and everything? Yeah. Oh, I love you. All right, guys. Let me see if I got the wheel up. Let's spin this wheel and call it a night. Dun dun dun.
I never win any of these things.
Oh, okay. So wow. Simon, winner, chicken dinner. So now, Simon, with what you said on Telegram, do you want me to go ahead and say that?
Yeah, off you go. Yeah.
So I will send you your 50 wax back. I'm going to spin this wheel again, and this time it will be for 125 minus Simon's. Yeah. Minus Simon, we'll get his back to him, and we'll spin this again. So we'll remove Simon, and it's a possibility. You may not have had to buy a raffle ticket to win. Let's spin it to win it.
125 wax.
Dun dun. Oh! Look at that! It pays to be here, people. I couldn't have did it if I tried. 125 wax to mi3ng.c.wham. Fellas, it was awesome. Again, I don't know how we managed to get 2 hours and 15 minutes in, but I know people get some damn good information for us.
Yeah, and
we really do. Next week, I love.
We'll have Munster Vision with us.
Yeah. Any last words, Danish? That is awesome. Munster Vision music next week. Yes. We'll have some really good tunes. But Welsh Dan. I'm waiting. We're gonna let the world know what you got going on, and I think a lot of people are gonna be pretty happy about it. We've hyped it up a lot. Danish, any famous last words, sir?
Like I just retweeted a space that I'm gonna be on at AMA with Ton Raider tomorrow at 7 UTC on X. So everyone, please show love and support and come listen to what they want to know about me and my time in the ecosystem. As I have gotten a little hint of what they want to learn about. So, yeah, come show some support, get to know about Ton, Telegram, support Ton Raider, myself, and yeah, show some love and do your own research and stay educated.
Yeah.
All right, and for me, since I see Boris is in here, I want to do this, and I want to show. We kind of talked a little bit, and I don't really show it enough. But we talked a little bit about the physical stuff. I wanted to show you guys this and put the link in there. If you guys want physical stuff, or even if you want your art on physical stuff, please come and check it out. We have some pin art stuff, which is really awesome. All these designs are available on like 65 different products. I don't want this to turn into commercial. I'll put the link in there. Go check it out, please. Thank you.
Show support, people.
Support, indeed. Yeah.
Mike is not gonna shill it. I'm gonna shill it. Show support. Look at what he's doing to try to help everyone. Show some support, even though he don't make pretty much a dime on doing this. He helps you get your brand out there, so why not?
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah, please do, and that goes for you two too. If you guys, I mean, it doesn't. As long as I get a good graphic from everybody, I'm willing to do it. And if you have any issues, anything, hell, if you just want to talk to somebody, message me. I mean, I have an open ear, and I want to meet everybody. Everybody has a different imagination, and I love to see it. With that,
any music artists watching that are thinking, I type that in about on music NFTs, come and see us. And
Jess is telling me I am going to raid out to Mystic Schisms. No. Spell it out for me. Spell it out for me, Jess. MYS TICS KILL BMS ZMS.
And then you probably have to enter twice.
All right, guys. Good night. Thank you.
Good
Check
night.
out the replay, or tell your friends about the replay on YouTube.
Will do. Good night. See you guys later.
Nigga, artist, prize. Nigga, artist, prize. Crackers and trick, hosting this show, talking about the artists that we all know. From the legends to the rising stars. Crackers and trick, hosting this show, talking about the artists that we all know. From the legends to the rising stars, they talk the combos, not just the fame, the stories behind the name. From the ups and downs, they talk all, they bring it to you. Join the ride, behind the mic, they're asking it all. Cracking jokes, doing tricks, and having a ball. No holding back, no filter in sight. Crackers and trick, on air tonight. Meet the Artist Podcast.